Alright, so moving on.
Moving on to, like I said, something we kind of both care about.
So much. So much.
Both Microsoft and Sony's Nintendo. I can't speak.
Herpaderp.
Herpaderp. Both Microsoft and Sony's press conference were on Monday. Nintendo's was on Tuesday morning, usual time. And
you can't see it, but I'm nodding my head approvingly.
Pre-conference notes. Nintendo's been getting its groove back ever since the great disaster of E3 '08. Had a couple of good E3s, so let's see if this trend continues. Of course, it's E3, so Nintendo is going to pull every trick in the book to make this a real spectacle for us to watch.
You know what I was thinking when Nintendo was doing their thing? I wonder what Nintendo is going to announce. So yes, I care enough that I'm going to actually think about what Nintendo is going to do.
So what, you want me to read my notes word for word on this?
If you wish. Do whatever.
Okay, so we start off. And holy jeez, we have a full symphony here.
It's Nintendo. They have great music.
That is easily the most epic thing I've seen yet. So they're playing various Zelda songs while a montage of footage from Zelda games plays in the background from the 8-bit era to Skyward Sword.
Apparently, Majora's Mask was absent.
I didn't see that.
But I think because they already had Ocarina of Time, they have
their N64 representation.
Yeah, and it's clearly the more popular, even if it's not the better.
Yeah, because when it comes to fan favorites, it's either Majora's Mask or Wind Waker.
Really?
Pretty much.
Well, I knew Wind Waker had a good story. I just didn't think it was a fan favorite.
Fans love Wind Waker.
Because of all the backlash from the cartoony graphics. Even though it had a particularly heavy storyline.
I'm talking about people that actually played the game fully.
Like me?
Yes.
Dude, I've played that game more than any other Zelda game.
Alright, so this montage and this medley goes on for about 4 minutes.
And it was great.
And here comes the man himself, Shigeru Miyamoto. And the symphony plays Master Sword Get, which I thought was awesome. Chuck Norris just couldn't bring himself to roundhouse kick Shigeru Miyamoto because he's so awesome.
Seriously, he's pretty much the god of Nintendo at this point. Even though he's not Catholic, I'm pretty sure once he dies, they're going to make him the patron saint of video games.
You know, Miyamoto-san.
God knows Catholics have a saint for everything, a la Greek and Roman gods.
So once again, we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of a franchise. Last year it was Super Mario. This year it's Zelda.
It's a quarter of a century.
Yep.
Awesome. It's just so beautiful.
Okay, they said that the eShop for the 3DS has officially launched, and you can now get Link's Awakening.
Yay! So I can buy that for, let's see, I have the GBA version, I have the Virtual Console version for the Wii. I can buy it for the third time!
Link's Awakening?
Link's Awakening. No, never mind. Second time! Fuck me!
I'm like, I don't remember handhelds being on Virtual Console for Wii. Except for the Game Gear.
I'm mistaking that to Link to the Past. I do not know why. Actually, no, third time. Because there was Link's Awakening, then there was Link's Awakening DX. Then there's Virtual Console.
But you said you never actually played it.
No.
You had it, but you didn't. But you didn't play it.
No, I've never had it. But there's a shop down here that has like 8 copies of each. Dude, this shop is what heaven looks like. You walk in, you turn to the left, wall of N64 games. You turn to the right, wall of NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis games. They had top loaders, front loaders. They had the Sega, not the Sega, the Atari keyboard, I think it was.
Whatever it was, the ST or whatever.
It was just beautiful. I couldn't stop smiling. I almost broke down and cried. Too bad they're not hiring, though. So, anyway.
Let's see. Ocarina of Time 3D, they elaborate a little bit more on that.
You are not looking forward to this, are you?
Nope, I'm not looking forward to a game I've already played. To death.
I can't wait to buy it for the 6th time. You have the gold cart, the remade N64 cart, the Nintendo, the Zelda collection that came with the GameCube, Master Quest, Virtual Console, and now 3DS. That makes 6 times purchasing the same game. I believe there was a Penny Arcade comic that was released when Virtual Console was announced. Nintendo fanboy is like, I can't wait to buy Zelda. He's like, which one? All of them. Again and again and again. Which is totally what Nintendo's doing. It's just making them a boatload of money.
This thing prints money.
Seriously, all Nintendo has to do is just release games they've already made, and we'll buy them.
Skyward Sword is looking at a Holiday 11 release.
That's starting to look pretty good.
Part of the promotion is a gold Wii remote.
Whew. They're doing another gold thing again. Yay. Because I believe, so the first one was a gold, the first one ever was a gold cartridge, and then I know Ocarina of Time was a gold cartridge, as was Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were gold discs. So yeah, this is the first one for the Wii that's actually doing like physical special edition gold stuff.
The first gold peripheral that I know.
Yeah.
I can't think of any. Unless there was like a
but I think,
gold.
Because I know all the discs for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were gold. So they weren't special editions. So this is the first special edition gold thing in a while.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we're not done with the Zelda stuff yet.
Nope.
You can tell how beloved a franchise is by how long they take to go through all the stuff in the press conference.
It's
Zelda took up the first 16 minutes of this press conference.
And they probably could have spent. They probably had to cut that down.
Yeah.
They were probably like, we're talking about Zelda way too much. We're going farther than Sony did with just Zelda. We gotta pull this way back. Of course, all that is spoken in Japanese, but...
So really, we wouldn't mind a 3-hour press conference if it was just Zelda.
Yeah.
In celebration of Zelda's 25th anniversary, there's going to be a world tour this fall of the Zelda 25th Anniversary Symphony.
I might go to that if it's coming to Colorado Springs. Or even Denver.
No tour dates have been released yet, I don't think. I don't know, I'd have to check that. But I'm too lazy to. Okay, 16 minutes. We're done talking about Zelda. 16 minutes.
Notice how we talk more about Zelda than Nintendo itself did at its own conference.
Actually, yeah, I think that's what ended up happening. Holy shit! Okay, so 16-minute mark. Satoru Iwata comes out and pretty much teases something that will be revealed later in the show. Talking about something that would bridge the gap between casual and hardcore gamers, pretty much.
Project Cafe.
That's what it was called, I think.
But now it's been announced. But we'll get to that in due time.
So we'll get to that. Oh, don't you worry about that. I can hear another Kid Icarus squeal from a mile away.
They'll be able to hear us from space. All right, so we're at what an hour 6 minutes now. I'm predicting by the time we're done with Nintendo, it'll be 2:30.
Whatever. Which would be funny because we would have talked longer about Nintendo than the actual press conference. Nintendo's press conference was the shortest of the three, coming in at 70 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so next up we get a montage of clips from 5 games that are headed to the 3DS, which was essentially a preview to the next 10 minutes of the show.
So it was like a forward Naruto flashback.
Yes.
So it was actually productive.
Pretty much. Because it gets us all going like, ooh, what's this? What's this? And then they go into a little bit more detail on each of them. So 22 minutes in, I wrote, "Here's Reggie."
Probably. How does it feel to be the most popular guy in the North American?
I think I saw.
Area?
I think I saw a picture of Reggie with the text, "My body is ready."
Oh man, that guy could like assassinate the president at this point. No one would care.
Okay.
Note to self: do not try and convince Reggie to assassinate the president. It'll probably end up badly.
Okay, so the first of these 5 was Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
I love that game. It's so much fun.
So apparently, the Mario Kart game on the 3DS is going to have tracks that have hang glider sections.
Now all they just need to do is add submarines, and Mario Kart's perfect.
And there's going to be sections where you have a propeller and you go through underwater stuff.
Mario Kart 3DS is fucking perfect. God damn. It's like Nintendo's in my brain.
Release holiday 2011.
Good, gives me time to buy a fucking 3DS.